you know.
Oh, am I
Welcome,
not
ladies
supposed to
and
do that?
gentlemen, and everyone that can hear the sound of my voice, to this week's edition of the Petty and Uninformed podcast, where we venture our petty and uninformed opinions about a variety of topics. Probably won't be that many people in the chat since I scheduled it completely wrong, and everyone's going to think it's in 2 hours. But
Oh, fun.
yeah,
Well, also Gabby's here.
also Gabby's here, so that's like the entire chat. So tonight's game will be Dark Tide that me and Nikki were playing for like 3 hours.
Watch me die repeatedly in this run.
And yeah, so joining me tonight, Nikki, Gabby, how are you?
Hi.
I'm doing good.
I'm marked as safe.
Yes,
I'm marked
Gabby
as
is
safe.
in the middle of a death storm right now. Tell us about the death storm. Are the fatalities high?
Well, not in my area right now, but the inch count is pretty good, pretty decent.
Those size queens will definitely not be disappointed with your
Not
inch
disappointed with this storm. No.
count.
I'm on my way out right now. I'm putting my boots on, and we'll report live. Can you check back with me in like 2 minutes?
Okay. On the ground, boots on the ground reporter, Gabby, will be reporting live from the death storm epicenter. Nikki had a lot of searching questions when I told her that you were having a death storm, so.
I did. Let me continue with this. So
Okay. And she just cut out.
Like I showed you earlier, I'm living in a freaking Christmas card right now. Okay.
It's okay. I guess Nikki's been disconnected.
I got one boot on. I got 2 boots on. It's not really that not really that cold yet. We're doing good. I think I heard Nikki come back.
Are you back, Nick?
I think I'm back. Yeah. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. What did you say to my question?
I didn't hear your question.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. I said, so why were you calling it the Death Storm 2025? Was it just because that's how the news is going to say that this normal Midwestern winter occasion is going to be a death storm?
Yeah, that's just kind of the energy every year. Or this storm, it's one of them Arctic vortexes.
Oh, okay.
If you want to see the inches, can you see the inches on this chair? This chair
I
ain't
can
been
absolutely see the inches on that chair. That's a lot of inches.
We're definitely getting an idea of the girth of the snowfall.
Yeah, this snowstorm's definitely black from the waist down. Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm living in the Christmas card right now. See,
it looks beautiful.
Definitely a shower, not a grower.
I miss having storms like that. Like I used to just sit in my car with the heat on and then look around and be like, this is pretty.
I love whipping shitties. I like going out in this. When Tony told me we weren't going to work today, I'm like, you want to go do some donuts? And he's like, no.
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
that
you're
is
lame.
The most Midwestern thing. Is he not from the Midwest? You're supposed to do donuts in the parking lot. What is his problem? That's like a rite of passage.
I don't know what his problem is.
You go to an empty like Walmart parking lot and you just do donuts.
Fuck yeah. Whip some shitties.
It's what you're supposed to do. Is that what you call them? Whipping shitties? I love that.
Yeah. I got it from Minnesota. We usually do donuts, but I heard it last year, and I'm like, hell yeah, I'm picking that up. No, so this is.
Do you
this
guys
is my
have
life.
the whole everybody? Oh, go ahead.
No, go on.
Oh, I was just saying, do you guys have the whole thing like in the South when we know we're going to get snow, people buy all the bread and milk to make milk sandwiches, I guess. Do you guys have that problem there?
Um, it depends. It depends on how far in advance we know. Like everybody does make a grocery trip, but
Well, yeah.
I went on Black Friday and it wasn't like the shelves were bare or anything. But we
Oh,
didn't
nice.
get hit as hard like when they did that panic shopping in COVID. You
Hmm.
know, we didn't get hit real hard
Yeah.
with that either.
That's
This
us.
is
They could
like,
say you're going to have a quarter inch of snow and our shelves are barren. Like they honestly think it's going to be like, I think there was a blizzard 95 or something, and people lost electricity for like a month or whatever. And since then, I don't know. It's like traumatized the entire state.
oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we laugh at you guys. That's a whole thing is Southern winters up
Oh yeah,
here, you know.
for
Like
good reason.
that's all it passes around on our Facebook. But, you know, for us it really depends on like how long it's going to snow. Like this is just like from this morning till tonight, you know, like one day of snow. And you know, like what you said about your street crews, it's the complete opposite for our street crews. You know,
Yeah.
like my dad used to run a snowplow in the winter, and he said it's like money from the sky. So the more that they got their plow on the ground, the
Hmm.
more money they're making, you know? And we got that Midwestern work ethic, so everybody's out here doing a good job.
That's right.
You know, life is hard around here, so why we gotta help each other out. We gotta make sure everybody's safe.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't done a Midwest winter since I was, I don't know, like 12. It's been
Oh
a
man.
long time. I
Oh, you
miss
poor
it.
child.
I
You
know. It's not the
you poor
same.
child.
No white Christmas, like hardly ever. We just don't
So
have
bad.
them. I know.
Man, I remember one year it was like 70 on Christmas and everybody was ready to go down in their cellars because it was the rapture.
It's like, what is
It was like,
this?
what the fuck is happening? Ah!
Be like, this is
Yeah.
Christmas in Florida every year. That's not true. It's usually like 50 degrees in Florida, at least where I was from. 55.
Yeah, northern Florida, I heard too, will actually get a little like frost and snow.
Yeah, yeah. I was in Central Florida. We got nothing.
Mm.
It was like,
Yeah, I think we probably had maybe I'm gonna probably try to bump it up, maybe 5 non-white Christmases in my lifetime.
nice.
Yeah, all of them. It's like, you know, the Midwest is that where that song is. It's not Christmas, you know, like white Christmas.
Yeah.
Like it's from Arizona. He was sitting by the pool, but that white Christmas is quintessentially Midwestern for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I remember living in Philly and having some pretty fun Christmases. But there's like we have I have pictures of where we made like a dinosaur in the backyard because we had that much snow.
Oh yeah.
You know, just feet upon feet upon feet of snow.
Right. It must have been 1986 or so. We got dumped on and my brother built a whole ass igloo out in our front yard.
Yeah, it's super fun.
I watch people build snow caves on YouTube. I wouldn't trust it personally. I'd be too scared of it caving in during the night.
Yeah,
It's a good way to keep warm.
we were like 4 and 9, so nobody was sleeping on a snow cave. But yeah, sure. There's that ice hotel they build over in what's that place? Sweden or something?
Yeah,
Iceland.
I talked with one of my surgeons who actually got to go, and he said it was really awesome. Yeah, the entire
Oh yeah.
hotel is made out of ice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was cold too. Like,
Yeah, he said that it was really, oddly comfortable in there
huh.
just because it's made like everything is out of ice, and I guess it just keeps heat in, like they say if
Mhm.
you're ever stuck out in snow, that's not a bad idea.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
that just be like sleeping in a freezer?
No, he said it was comfortable. He said it was a really good experience. So I don't
Well,
know. It's a really bougie hotel.
you know, cold would be my first, but when you say it's
Mhm.
surprisingly comfortable, now I'm disgusted by how wet it must be. Now I
Well,
want to know
I'm
how wet it
wondering,
was.
right? Like now but I'm wondering if like the humidity made it very perfect in temperature. Cause like I know in the OR, it could be 58 degrees in there, but
Uh-huh.
if the humidity's up, I'm dying.
Yeah, I got that heat index.
However,
Sure.
yeah. So, I'm assuming that the humidity is like perfect in there. So you
Huh.
don't have to worry about it if it's comfortable.
Huh. Wow. I don't know. We'd hang
Yeah.
mind blown. Yeah, and there's probably no wind. That's the big one. Like, it'll be
Yeah.
cold as hell, but you go sit in your car, and once you get that wind off you, like, you don't
Yeah.
even have to have your car running and the heat on or nothing. Just as long as
Right. You
that
could
wind's
just be
off you, it'll be
comfortable.
okay. Hmm.
Hmm.
Richard's getting all flustered over all this winter talk. Us doing all this winter talk.
Yeah, I mean, I live on the coast, so I never get any bloody snow, and what the little snow I get melts within a few hours. So
I mean, that's how Memphis is for the most part. Every once in a while, we get something that sticks a day or two and we get super excited. But very rarely is it the kind that can be turned into anything. It's just powder. Can't pack it or anything like that.
you can't make a
That's
snowman.
Mm-mm. No.
What's the point of the snow if you can't make a snowman?
I know, it sucks. It's like, why are you even here?
Don't worry. All right. Let me go out. I'll go back out and build you a snowman.
That's all right, Gabby. You don't have to.
It's
Stay in the warm.
not that cold out.
It's not even cold out. You've got like a substantial amount of snow, enough to make, a lady of dubious morals blush.
It's a
And
different
inches.
it's a different kind of cold than it is like say in the south. It's a little bit drier. It's easier to deal with.
Actually, I have this story. I was working at the car lot down the street, and he was
Mhm.
selling a car to some folks who came down from Alaska. And it's like February, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's so cold here. How do you live here?" And I'm like, "But you're from Alaska." And they're like, "Yeah, but it's so humid down here." So we do have that, and right now it is like what you were talking about, 58 degrees. It's like 40
Mhm.
degrees, 30 degrees or whatever, but it's snowing, so it's humid as heck.
Yeah.
Um, and the sun just went down, so like in an hour, it's gonna be probably 20 degrees. But even then, it's kind of like I'm Midwestern, and I smoke, so I can go outside for 10 minutes at a time.
Yeah,
You
and be
saw
fine.
you saw me
Mhm.
fingering the snow earlier with my bare
Mhm.
hands.
Yeah.
That
Raw
wasn't, I
dogging it.
mean, yeah, I was raw dogging that snow earlier, like a, whatever it is that raw dog stuff.
I don't think there's a a special word for that.
Raw dogging is fine.
So yeah, so I mean, like, how long am I gonna be out to build a snowman? Go do it. I could probably go do. You want to see me do it barefoot?
No, I
Like,
don't
he
want to get
doesn't understand.
sued for accidentally killing you.
Wouldn't kill
She
me.
would
Maybe
just
lose
get
a toe.
frostbite, right? She just lose a toe or two.
Hypothermia is a real thing with doctors
Her
and everything.
dedication to the bit.
It's not cold outside, Tony.
You can get hypothermia in 50 degrees.
If I'm not wearing any clothes. Like, I don't think you understand.
We've escalated to naked snowman making now. Come on. Let's,
You want me to go? You know what? You want me to put my bikini on and go make a naked snow angel?
no, I don't want that at all. That would be horrendous. You'd definitely get frostbite. And this isn't like Midwesterners are tougher than normal people thing. This is basic science. Tell her, Nikki, you're in the medical field.
No, because as someone who's lived in the Midwest, I get it. I get it completely. Because I don't even live in the Midwest. And if she was like, let's go put on our bikinis and run outside real quick and make a snow angel, I'd be like, on it. Let's go.
America!
I'm menopausal. This is the exact right time to do this. Just jump in and steam starts coming off of the snow.
It'll be grass soon. Turn
I
over.
lived in
Turn
the
over.
Midwest for 5 years.
No, you lived in the mountains.
Listen,
Colorado
he
is the
really,
Midwest.
no, it's not.
Nah, you
It
lived in the mountains.
absolutely is.
I keep
No,
telling him that, and he keeps saying that Colorado's in the Midwest, and I'm like, no, it's not.
No,
It's not in the Midwest.
no.
It is
Chicago's
not.
barely in the Midwest.
Correct.
No, Chicago's in the... Oh, wait, that's Illinois. I was thinking of Seattle. Okay, yeah, okay.
No, Colorado is not the Midwest.
No, it's the mountains.
Not even close. Yeah.
It's the mountains. It gets way hotter, and it doesn't get anywhere near as cold. Like,
Oh, I just Googled it, and it's considered a Western state. You're right.
I know.
Yeah.
I've told you this multiple times, and we Googled it. And I've told you that before, and we Googled it.
I used to live in the West. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes.
it's mountain time zone. Mountain. It's in the mountains. You
That's
gotta
why
put your clock back.
That's why probably some of the shit that I do is very confusing to you, or the stuff that I eat, or how I cook things, because I'm in the South.
Oh, well, this map says that Colorado is in the Midwest.
You know, we're using terms that are kind of like depends on who you ask. But no, generally, if you ask people from Colorado, they're all gonna say that they're mountain, that they're Western.
Yeah, they're not gonna say they're
South
Midwest.
Dakota. When you talk
Right.
about like Buffalo Bill Cody, one of the most famous wild Western guys, is from LeClaire, Iowa, right there. Like, I'm right on the border. Iowa's barely Midwest. Like, they could technically be Western, but it's Great
There's
Plains. So
Iowa there.
in Colorado, they don't have any like plains. You're out of the Great Plains by the time you get to Colorado, and that's why they're not considered Midwestern by most people. Not a whole lot of corn grown in the Colorado mountain, you know. Did you see my corn hat?
So Oklahoma's like Texas and what's LA?
West.
Yeah, no, what state is that?
LA Like Louisiana? Or are you
Oh,
talking about
Louisiana.
LA as in Los Angeles,
No,
California?
down there on the map that's
Louisiana.
You know, this is some cherry picking and picking a stash shit I've ever seen in my whole life, Richard.
For real.
Like,
For
What?
real.
No.
He
You're
wants
saying-
just that
you're saying-
one. Don't listen to the Americans and what they know. Like, let's
When I
find
lived in
one-
Colorado, they said they were in the Midwest. So
dude,
No, they did
this
not.
motherfucking map has West Virginia, Virginia, Maryland, New Jersey, and Kentucky as Great Lakes states.
Yeah,
What Great
hell
Lakes
no.
do they touch? What Great Lakes do they touch?
they're in New England, except for Pennsylvania. I will agree.
Great
That's
Lakes.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Great
no.
Lakes means that they touch a Great Lake. That's
No,
what
the Great
they
Lakes
mean.
are in orange.
That is
no.
incorrect. She's saying that your map is wrong.
Your math is wrong.
Wisconsin, Michigan, Illinois.
Your map is wrong.
I don't know what this map is, but this map is dumb.
Indiana.
Agreed. Like I've
has-
literally I've never heard them go, "Oh, Tennessee, the Southeast. We're just in the South."
I've never heard anybody go Kentucky, Great Lakes state.
Right? The hell? Not Kentucky.
What Great Lake do it touch? Is it Michigan? Man, Michigan a big old long
You know.
song.
You know, Virginia, that great.
Oh, hey.
Take this map away, peasant.
Hey, Ohio.
Your map is incorrect.
All right. Calm down.
Whew. I might have to go out in the snow and cool myself off from that. It got me all hot. What even was that? What was that source of that map?
Facebook.
Oh yeah, don't ever look to them for accurate information.
Right?
I was
Ever.
just trolling
Ever.
you two.
Mhm.
Yeah, you had
Yeah,
to.
we
have
just made fun of you.
Well, no, because you're ultimately wrong. Because every single person I talked to in Colorado said it was in the Midwest.
Is every
Sorry.
single person that you talk to in Colorado your ex-wife and her kids?
It's gotta be. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, okay, Richard, we have this joke in the Midwest that if you run away, you can watch your dog run for 3 days.
Yep.
That's how you know. That's how you qualify. Those are mountains. Once you get into Colorado, you in the mountains. Like maybe just the tip of Colorado, but then you
Most
got to
of
deal with.
Colorado is Great Plains. There's mountains are like up north.
And then you got to deal with the time zone difference, right? Like Nikki's Southern, but she's like kind of Midwestern because we're at least in the same time zone.
Right. Yeah. It says it's considered a Western state. While its eastern plains share some characteristics with the Midwest, the state's mountainous terrain and official classification place it firmly in the West.
Yeah, I
I
know.
just wanted to say firm.
Firmly.
Well, opinion
Firmly.
is obviously divided on the subject.
No,
well,
2-1.
Yeah,
2-1.
2-1.
You outvoted.
Fucking
You outvoted.
democracy again.
Two
The
Americans.
The Americans have spoken on our map. That'd be like me going, "No, you live in the South." And you being like, "No, but I live here." I'd be like, "No, but you live in the South."
Yeah, you live in South England.
But it touches South Scotland, so that's the same thing as living in the South, right?
All right. But for clarity, Florida is in the South of America, but you wouldn't consider that a southern state.
Yeah, you do.
No, you
Yeah.
wouldn't. You don't
Yeah.
associate that with incest.
Yes,
and-
you no. Yes, you
No.
do. Have you not
Yeah.
been to Florida? Have you not Man,
You
the
drive
rednecks.
down Interstate 70, and as soon as you cross into Florida, there's a Confederate flag. So
Yeah. You
um,
you go right down there to them there Plant City, and you just talk to those people for about 2 minutes, and you'll know that you're in the South. Like you're in the deep South. They don't got no
yeah, deep
education or
South,
nothing.
like banjos and crap.
They live in Plant City. Ding 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 ding.
I feel like you're being incredibly racist right now.
Against white people from Central Florida. Yes.
Yes.
So I remember it's so weird because I remember I grew up in the Midwest and I went to Florida when I was like 12, 13 years old. And I was shooketh because in the Midwest, I grew up very redneck. And, people were very racist around me. My mom was very clear on me not being racist. But
The KKK
that
is
was
from
just the
Indiana.
thing. Absolutely, 100%. And so I was part of one of those sundown towns or whatever. But I go to Florida, and my first day at school, I see black cowboys, and I am shooketh. We're talking rodeo belts, Wrangler jeans that, someone had to help them put on so tight. Like, Florida is a southern state.
It was a
Florida
real
is all,
Hootie and the Blowfish situation going on. Darius Rucker.
Everywhere. Yes, there were Darius Ruckers all over the place. And I was thrown. I did not know that there were black cowboys. I've been obsessed with black cowboys ever since, honestly, but I didn't know. Did not know. But yeah, Florida is a very southern state. Unless you go to Orlando, and then it's everywhere. It's everything.
Then it's
The
Disney.
thing, yeah, the thing is with Florida is you have a lot of people from Canada that go down there for the winter. So it's a really
No.
nice southern state. They're so sweet there.
Let's be real. Florida is South New York
Yeah,
as well.
it's God's waiting room.
That too. Yep. Retire over there in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
So, it is. It is. Yeah. No, I agree. I firmly agree. Gators is another thing. Anybody who's going to
Florida
wrestle
man.
a gator.
Florida man
Florida
is the
man.
most redneck shit. Every time it's a Florida man story, that's some redneck stuff.
it's also
I
the
met a
only
guy in
state-
Florida.
You what?
I met a guy in Florida who had blown up his hand with a fucking half a stick of dynamite. Couldn't use his
Wow.
hand.
That is pretty redneck. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even argue against that. That's some pure redneck stuff.
Yeah, if I looked up Florida man headlines, 9 out of 10 are going to be very redneck.
The redneck is it redneck in his shit. I just saw one. Was it you guys last week that was talking about the guy who robbed the Wendy's with an alligator
No.
in Florida?
I heard about that story. That's freaking. He like threw it in the window at them.
Oh yeah.
Here, have this. Give me your stash.
Like I can't even.
Okay. Let's just enter it. Okay, so I've gone to floridaman.com, the official home of the legendary Florida Man, and let's read some headlines. Okay.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Okay. Florida man arrested for pooping on opossum in public. That's pretty redneck.
That's some redneck shit. The words right before saying that was, "Hold my beer. Check this out.
Watch me. Watch this.
Look what I can do."
Florida
All right.
man with all gas, no brakes neck tattoo crashes while fleeing police.
That sounds like some redneck shit too.
That could also be some hood stuff though. That could
That
be
could
big city
be
hood
that
stuff.
could, but I just think about like with the all gas no brakes, I just think about the no fear, the dudes that on their dating profile say School of Hard Knocks. Like that's
We
what
need
I
to
get
know if
from
they had
that.
a lift kit. We need to know if
Yeah.
they had a lift kit.
That's right.
Did,
Then
did
we'll
it have
know.
a lift kit?
If the truck had a lift kit, then we'll know. Was it redneck or hood?
Okay, this one's pretty...
Who was running from the cops?
Was it a lowrider?
Florida man takes 18-wheeler on police chase through multiple counties in Texas.
Oh, that could have been an immigrant. I hear they're the ones driving the trucks these days.
Florida man dressed as a banana charged for whipping out his banana.
Yes.
See, all this just gives me drunk six-pack guy. Like every single one.
People
Florida
make their
man steals excavator, goes for joyride, crashes into Walmart. I think that's the most redneck thing I ever did read.
I have cousins who literally like stole a cat and drove it into the public pool.
Florida
Made,
man
front page
tries
news.
to shoot puppy. Puppy shoots him instead. I'm sorry, I've got to click for more information.
Yeah, we need to know.
No more.
Okay, I'm getting that. Okay, so puppy shoots Florida man, deputies stay. A man who tried to shoot 7 puppies was shot himself when one of the dogs put its paw on the revolver's trigger. A man who tried to shoot Jerry Allen Bradford, 37, was being treated at a hospital for a gunshot wound to his wrist. Bradford said he decided to shoot the 3-month-old Shepherd mixed dogs in the head because he couldn't find them a home. On Monday, Bradford was holding 2 puppies, one in his arms, another in his left hand, when the dog in his left hand wiggled and put its paw on the trigger of the .38 caliber revolver. The gun discharged, the sheriff's report said. I'm going to press X to doubt on
That's
this story.
hilarious, right?
So that's it. So a puppy put its paw on the trigger and shot him, and I don't believe that.
It does sound like some oniony. It does smell oniony, don't it?
Yeah, it does.
A little bit. But that doesn't mean that they're all not like.
That's
So
true.
so Florida is South New York, but Ohio is Northern Florida. So Ohio man is another guy.
Ohio is such a shit state. I'm sorry, everybody that lives in Ohio. You have my prayers and thoughts going to you.
Thoughts and prayers.
I've never met anybody from Ohio who just loved where they lived. Like every person from Ohio that I know hates it there.
Whenever I've seen Ohio, I don't know anybody from Ohio, but whenever I've seen Ohio, it kind of seems post-apocalyptic.
It feels that way when I've been through it, yeah.
Like basically Gary, Indiana. It's
yeah.
Like
it's
an
lost
entire
in time.
State. Yeah. But a lot of that is once you get to Gary, Indiana and start driving through, a lot of those towns are like that.
Yeah, like people don't believe me, but you can still go through towns in Indiana and go to gas stations that only have outhouses.
Sure.
Yeah, like it's crazy. Sure. I can't tell you how many times I've used an outhouse in like the 2000s. All in Indiana.
Sure, I can see it.
Yeah.
I could see it. And just kind of like you get out there in the middle of nowhere. Like Like you would probably be very shocked at how quickly I can get to where there is nothing from where I'm at. Like literally nothing but corn. Like you can't go anywhere without corn, but
Right.
like seriously, where there's not anything that's been built, it's all just corn. And it used to all just be prairie.
Yeah. We have that. I can do that, but it's cotton here.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So much cotton and corn. I mean there are cornfields around here. Not as plentiful as in the Midwest, so.
No, absolutely not.
I want to say that our corn is basically made to feed horses and crap like that. Like I don't think it's actual like let's eat this corn. And it feels like the only corn that's really made is so that they can do like a haunted house, like a haunted corn maze, and then take it all down the next week, you know?
Yeah. I looked up our stats, and the United States is the #1 corn producer in the world. And then it goes something like Russia, and then China. You see my Cornelia pack? Then it goes something like Russia and China, and then maybe like Brazil, and then Iowa and Illinois independently. So
I see that.
Like we're the reason that I don't know if we're the reason, but we definitely add to the stats for USA being the #1 corn producer.
Yeah.
We're like 5 and 6 just by ourselves.
No, we do a lot of cotton where I'm from.
Yeah, we can't all do corn.
Yeah. We have lots and lots of cotton. We even have a cotton museum here.
Oh, I went to the Corn Palace. That's where I got this hat. What's the Cotton Museum like?
I don't know. I haven't been.
And then I found this they them button that I put on my Cornelius hat.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. Someone decided that they weren't a they them anymore and left it.
Well, there you go.
I found
now
it
you
on
get
the
to be
news
they
internet.
them.
Fuck yeah. I am a we.
Yeah,
I do that too. I definitely royal we me a lot.
Yeah. I do that too.
They're like, who? I'll be like, we did this. And they're like, who? You and who? And I'm like, oh no, just me.
The royal we.
Yeah, I do the we need to blah 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 blah. But really I just mean me. I need to do that.
You don't like the royal we?
Me? I'm fine with it.
Why'd you say something about it? Is that...
I said the royal we because, you know, it's what our kings and queens say.
Right. I was just wondering if you were correcting me or if it was like you hadn't heard it before.
No, I've heard it.
Okay.
Nikki was going through some idioms I haven't heard, though.
He's never heard birds of a feather flock together.
Huh.
Which is weird considering how much I like birds.
He's never heard of, like, you know, that old idiom your parents used to tell you, you are your friends. You are who you hang out with. You've heard those, right?
In my defense, I had no friends growing up, so
no,
I wouldn't have heard that one.
Yeah, you are the company you keep.
You are the company you keep, yeah.
That's why I keep varied company. Keep them on their toes. You don't know who I am. A mystery.
Yeah, I think some of them are just American things where, like, say your parents, you know, have an issue or see an issue with your kid, or the kids that you hang out with, they'll throw that in there, be like, hey,
Yeah.
Cool.
That's
So I'm not crazy. They do exist.
I didn't say you
Yeah.
were crazy. No one said you were crazy.
I'm interested in the cultural differences that we have, like the crossing the pond stuff, things that cross the
Oh
pond.
yeah.
You know, like
Well,
I was with my nephew in the car and I was smoking a cigarette and he goes, "Can I blow a fag?" I thought that was hilarious. It finally crossed the pond.
and you were like, I mean, as long as he's consenting, I don't see the problem.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm all about like learning other cultures. I get to learn all sorts of stuff, at work because um we have we're all women for the most part, but there's varied cultural aspects going on all over the place. You know,
Yeah, sure.
Korean families, African families. So it's really
Right. And
neat
not
to
just
like,
amongst your coworkers, but the patients too, you probably see.
yes. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Especially living in such a metropolitan international city.
Right. And people don't realize that we're kind of like a big hub.
Right. You are. I
So
mean, like,
yeah.
you're right. You're so centrally located. It only
FedEx
takes
is
me.
here.
Oh, yeah, there you go. It only takes me like 8 hours to get to you. And
Yeah.
there isn't a whole lot more that's north of me. So like within half a day you can get most of the way through, to almost anywhere you need to get there in
Yeah.
Memphis. Sure.
Yeah,
World class
we're a
city.
huge we're a huge trading hub. Like there would be a lot of problems if something happened to Memphis as far as our trade goes because I mean, I've got 1 2 4 airports around me within 20 miles.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cuz
We
FedEx
have
has
an
their own.
international airport.
Yeah. See, Memphis used to be, and then I don't know what they've done. Like they've taken out so many of their gates. It's no longer really an international airport.
Huh. It's probably that FAA challenge that they're having. Air traffic control.
Yeah, very possible. Yeah,
Eh,
that's
I
possible.
mean, just over the time. We have a small international airport, so we could probably do with one or two agents,
Yeah,
to keep us open. But a big airport, you gotta have dozens
yeah.
and keep them going right. So I can imagine that it's probably maybe something to do with that. But sure, I don't know. Memphis didn't die with the king.
It did not.
The king's still alive.
He's in Arkansas. He's a pastor. Just kidding. He's not. There's a guy that looks and
You
sounds just like him.
you gotta be nuts. That dude's like 150 years old.
I agree. Yeah, he's old as crap. That's why when I had a nurse come to me and be like, "No, he's real," blah blah blah. And then she showed it to me. I was like, "That man is like 20 to 30 years younger than Elvis. What is your problem?"
I'm not talking
You
about
under-
Elvis. I'm talking about Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, yeah, I love me some
Oh.
Jerry.
Sure.
I'm not actually a huge Elvis fan. I know that's
I'm
like
not either. No, I'm
blasphemy.
not. I've never been to Graceland and don't plan on it.
I've just,
Uh,
his music's good, don't get me wrong, but I've seen
Mhm.
most of his movies and, he should have been, there should have been some punishment for those movies.
Yeah, they are pretty rough.
my ex was into Memphis, so I drove by Graceland in the front and then went and had a really nasty sandwich at the Elvis Cafe across the street.
What
The
kind
the
of sandwich?
what kind? Okay, Nikki, take a guess at what kind of sandwich I had at the Elvis Cafe.
Okay, peanut butter and
Peanut
banana,
butter, bacon, and jelly.
Or was
It
it
wasn't
just
that
banana
elaborate.
and peanut butter?
It was a grilled banana peanut butter sandwich. Yep.
How was it
But
bad? Did you not like it, or did they just do an awful job?
it was the oil they used.
Oh,
They
okay. I was
didn't.
about to
They didn't.
say,
Yeah, they didn't use the butter.
ooh,
Like
yeah,
you
you
could
have to
tell it
use
was
butter, and
not butter.
then you gotta toast the sandwich, and you gotta put a little bit of honey on there too, because that's the proper way to eat a toasted peanut butter and banana sandwich. I feel.
Yeah. It was definitely some kind of like oil, like peanut oil or something
Gotcha. Yeah,
ridiculous.
that'll make a big difference.
Have
So
either of you
no,
seen his last show on YouTube?
Elvis's?
uh,
Yeah,
Uh-uh.
it's pretty obvious that he was going to die soon. It's just like,
No.
is that
someone
the
should
one
have
where he's
done
like?
something.
Is
That's
that
how
the
I
one
feel.
where he's like just standing on stage, just sweating like a stuck pig?
Yeah, sweating, breathing heavy.
No.
I'm pretty sure that I've seen over the. I am familiar with the image of Elvis being on stage and he's like sitting there and he's just sweating and it's just like dripping off of him and breathing heavy. Yeah, like you said. So
All
although I can't say I have, but I have seen that. If that's what you're talking about.
That is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, obvious. You're right. Obvious.
I
It was
can
you.
imagine. Somebody do something.
I don't
But
know.
Yeah. That was a lot of cocaine and all of that stuff. I mean, we're going to see Bruno
mm,
Mars doing the same thing until he dies.
well,
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I
Well,
don't.
I
Make
mean,
more music?
I don't think it was
well,
the drugs. I think it was the sandwiches.
I
You
think it
think
was a
he
mix.
I mean, he
badass?
used to have a whole loaf of bread cut in half with bacon and peanut butter and bananas and just like, ugh, ugh. I've
Yeah.
seen the Elvis special and I'm like, dude, what is wrong with you? Why that
Yeah.
combination?
Even if I were to eat that, okay, even if I were to try that combination, I could never eat that much of it.
Yeah.
Give me half a sandwich like that. Not a whole loaf of bread. That's insane.
But I'm not an
Like, where do
Elvis
you
fan.
even put it?
Well, in his giant gut.
Jeez,
Remember him looking all bloated.
man, but still, like, there's rib cages and shit that you gotta push out too.
No, the human body is an amazing thing because, like, you see those 600-pound people, and you're just honestly, whenever I see one of those, I'm just like, how have you not exploded?
The body is oddly resilient, and it's not
Yeah.
like they woke up 600 pounds. It's a slow, steady process to get there.
I don't know. I think they need to be testing them for the thyroid, that thyroid dealy.
I
I
agree
think
with that to an extent, but also I know someone who's close to me who has a very hard time losing weight, and he just refuses to do it. He needs to do it. Like, I don't want to eat chicken. I want a burger every night. Well, yeah, you're gonna remain 500 pounds. Some people just want to eat the way they want to eat.
sure. I mean, like, I kind of have this philosophy. It's like, the stuff that it takes to have a long life all just kind of seems miserable. Why do I want to
Yeah.
have a long, miserable life? Like, just
Oh,
so
I'm
that
with
I can.
you. Like, at some point, like, let yourself go and enjoy freaking life. Like, you can't count calories forever. But I mean, like, eating disorders go both ways.
They are, yeah, serious
Sadly.
mental illness. But
Yeah.
it's kind of like, isn't it weird that the cure for either way eating disorder is the opposite eating disorder?
Yeah, basically. Like, the thing is to find a way to have a healthy relationship with food. And I think most
Oh, man.
people don't, especially Americans. I don't think that our society really allows us to have a very healthy relationship with food.
Our society doesn't allow us to have a healthy relationship with anything.
That's very true. It's very
So,
either excess or not at all, or it can never just be
excess or abstinence,
right. It can never just be somewhere in the middle like you're
one way
supposed
or the
to.
other. Swing
Right.
one way, hard left, hard right. We're like out of control on a hairpin curve.
Yeah.
We swing left and then we swing right, and then we swing left. We just can't find that equilibrium where, I don't know.
Yeah, and some people don't have the money to be able to eat properly because it's cheaper to get, crappy food. It's way cheaper.
Way cheaper. And
Like,
they also
why
do these food
is a
deserts.
burger $3, but a salad's gonna cost me 16?
Yeah. And the food deserts, I actually live down the hill, Rock Island. We got our grocery stores. We got a Family Dollar. We got Dollar General. We got Dollar Tree.
Mhm.
You know, not one single one of them sells a leaf of lettuce. There's not one leaf of lettuce
Nope,
below the hill
at
in Rock Island.
all.
Not one. Well, I'm lying because I just looked online and found out the immigrants are moving in. And so we've got 2 African stores and 2 Asian stores
Hell
on 11th
yeah.
Street. So we're making a special trip this time of year. 2025 has been all about my neighbors and being the change I want to see in the world. So I make an actual effort to do something like that, and I'm gonna go down and visit the African store sometime soon.
Cool. You
I'm looking for.
should. Is it like a beauty supply or is it African groceries?
It's actually groceries. We're actually talking about grocery stores. We do have
Okay.
African beauty supplies, but that's next door.
Listen, to all the white people that might be listening, if you've never been to a beauty supply store, you are missing out. It's so much cheaper.
Missing out.
The products are better for you. Moisturizer for your hair that's better. Like, honestly, I think it's a well-kept secret amongst most of the Black community, honestly, because if you've never been in one, they're amazing.
Yeah, sure. You definitely got to start using the black beauty supplies on yourself because it is better and the stuff's better and has less chemicals usually.
Yeah, I was watching a thing and they were like, "Why are you trying to look like us but not do like us?" And I was like, "Y'all are right. Like, they're constantly moisturizing themselves, their face, their skin." So yeah, Black don't crack. It is insanely moisturized.
Yeah,
it makes a big difference.
Absolutely, it really does. It really does. So, no, Nikki's right. Nikki with the facts. We got Miss Brahmani. Miss Brahmani's got it.
I moisturize because if I don't, I get really bad eczema.
Yeah. His hands are like velvet. They are the softest hands.
I bet. He moisturizes all the time. I have a hard time with the moisturizing. I don't like stuff on my hands.
Well, I don't mind stuff on my hands.
If it wasn't for the incredible itching and horribleness, then I wouldn't bother. But the cure is better than the disease.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I don't have time. I use Avguard on my hands, which is a sanitizer, like an industrial strength, surgical strength sanitizer. I should be putting lotion on my hands, but I don't have time between cases and stuff like that, So I just don't think about it.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or else it gets the hose again.
Yeah, I was going there as well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I'm more of a body oil kind of person.
I do too. I do prefer a little bit of oil. I like to oil and lotion.
Me too, especially after a shower when you can feel your body just like shrinking, your skin. I don't know if you get dry like that, but I do. Oof.
Yeah, you can like feel it evaporating. Yeah, sure.
Mm-hmm.
I do get itchy sometimes after putting the water on my skin. I get hives
Yeah.
sometimes. So I don't know. The older I get, the less I like taking showers and baths and stuff. It's like
It's effort.
being.
Yeah, you don't have the energy you used to. And so you have to sit there and go, I don't want to exert the energy. But if I don't, then
I
I'm
feel
gross.
like we've got evolution should work that out. Like you should have more energy the older you get because you're more experienced and know what to do with it. And less energy when you're a kid and you're too stupid.
Right? It sucks.
Well, see, not this many of us are supposed to survive into adulthood.
Correct.
I mean, it's just a natural fact that not this many of us. We're not supposed to all be together.
We're not supposed
like
to know each other's business like social media. We're not evolved enough to handle social media. We're supposed to have our little tribes and compete within that tribe and have your little thing that you do within that tribe. But you're not supposed to be competing with the whole world, finding your niche within the whole world. I think that it hurts our kids like social media and stuff does. I think that they're gonna do studies. I mean, they're suing right now. Social media. Oh no. Like Eugenia Clooney and or Cooney and several others, like they're gonna be drawn into it. But essentially social media like TikTok and Facebook and all of them are getting sued because they've made it unsafe for our children. Like it's intentionally adapted to be addictive, blah, blah, blah. Kind of like Coco Melon is 100% geared to keep your kid staring at that screen.
Yeah, sure. Boo
so,
Boo Boo.
Yeah.
What was the Booba? Remember
the
that one?
Labubu's?
No. The
Oh
Booba,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Bluey or whatever. I know what you're talking about.
They look like little uncircumcised wieners, and they were all different colors. They were PBS, but I remember that Booba, and all they did was go Booba, and it was like a psychedelic trip for 20-minute psychedelic trip for kids.
Yeah, they found like the best sequences is lights and stuff like that to keep children engaged, and Coco Melon is 100% meant to keep your child glued to that television for as long as possible. But they're showing that it's harming children, social media. So like I don't know if you know who Eugenia Cooney is. She's a big social media.
I do.
Yeah, she's
I do.
so
I'm
sickly
glad that
looking.
you said that. She's the walking skeleton.
She is. And I don't know if she's been visible for the past few months since they shut down her stuff. Like you have a few people saying that she's okay, but I don't know if anybody actually knows that she's okay. Because I think
they used to have chicks like her on Sally Jesse.
Yes, they did.
She'd have been an Oprah show.
Yes, she would have.
Yeah.
She would have been her own. But now it's just like her mom's like, oh no, she's totally healthy, even though she's choking trying to drink a sip of water. Her body is rejecting a sip of water.
Yeah, she's clearly not.
But yeah, she's been involved. She's not getting sued, but she is going to be a discussion point.
Yeah, absolutely. She's going to be some evidence.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She's gonna
'cause-
be state's evidence, and she doesn't even have
Mhm.
to be called as a witness. Her entire
Yeah.
repertoire is out there for everybody, public
Yep.
domain,
Yep.
and they're
And
gonna
I
show
mean,
her.
getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah. I mean, if she was, I've never really seen her, but you know, if it's like, yeah, if she was there saying, yeah, I'm really sick and bringing awareness to it instead of being like this, oh, it's okay, I'm fine, I'm doing, you know,
I'm totally healthy. I totally eat.
yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's completely different. It depends on her, you know, her way of going about it, and she's definitely trying to, they've been talking about that Wicked cast. Have you heard any of that gossip
Yeah.
about that?
Have you looked
Uh,
at the three of them? I think that they must be on Ozempic. Like,
I was saying that, you know, I got a lot of thoughts about that. You know, is it really that, or is it just those are three really hardworking women who have been on a really grueling schedule and haven't really had time to eat, and then they're having to go around, and so then it's like they're so nervous that even if they do eat, they throw it up. You know, like maybe. But no, I agree. Drug use.
I think that I think that in the early 2000s we had heroin chic, and I think
Yep.
it's coming back. I
Yep.
think double zeros are coming back, and so like the industry really does. Ariana's been getting skinnier and skinnier over the past decade. I don't know much about Cynthia, but the other woman, the older Asian lady, Sandra, whatever, she looks so bad. She's such a she's usually so beautiful and healthy looking. Like the fact that you can see her clavicle and all of her bones in her chest. I'm wondering if we're not going to get a Wicked docu-series in about 10 years discussing what happened during the filming, kind of like a la Wizard of Oz, you know, because Judy Garland
getting
was
some lore.
Sexually abused during that. She was mentally abused during that. Like the Wizard of Oz.
Drug use.
Yeah. They pumped her with drugs to make her
tape down her
better.
boobies.
Right. It is 100% like a cursed set. So I'm wondering if the set of Wicked isn't similar.
Maybe.
You know.
But yeah, I agree that I've seen that heroin chic. Well,
right. If it was just one of them, I'd be like, cool. But it seems like the entire cast, which
that don't fuck with the continuity of the movie.
You would think so. Like suddenly, why is Galinda needing a sandwich?
Right, like and then like they don't necessarily film scenes in order. So won't it be like, why is Glinda chunky, and then all of a sudden she is a stick figure, and then why is she back at chunky?
Right.
Like I thought that was part of. I thought that was part of having a job in Hollywood, was like maintaining the same weight, because you know,
I mean, that's why Henry Cavill stopped being Superman, because he felt like he needed to keep that body regardless of whether he was filming or not, and it's impossible.
Right. So, you know, like I guess that's my big question about it, is it doesn't mess with the continuity of the film. Like, I don't know. It looks like a good movie, like a good movie.
I've seen it on stage, and I watched the first act. It was great. It's a great movie.
What do you think about the affection? Do you think that they're doing it? I think they're doing it.
Oh, I really do. And Ariana has a really bad history of taking off with taken people. Cynthia is with a woman, and that woman is speaking out about Ariana, basically saying she's trying to go after my girl. She's been on the DL for years. You know, it wouldn't be the first time Ariana's tried to take someone. I mean, she just got finished breaking up with her last cast member from the first movie. Yeah. whose wife was pregnant when
Yeah.
he got together with Ariana. So I
Yeah.
think that they might be.
Uh, it's like she has one of those. I don't know what you would eat. I don't know if they've got a name for it, but it's like she don't want anybody unless they're already with somebody.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there literally are like women, like professional mistresses.
Yeah, basically. And that's what
Like they
I
don't
mean,
want you unless you're with somebody else. They don't want to be your main girl. They just want to be your Sancha.
right. I don't know. But that's what she seems like. And yeah.
And then you notice, and I think I might be onto something, because if you notice, once she became that dude's main girl, she
Oh,
didn't want him no more.
oh yeah, she done as soon as he left his wife, she was like, oh, okay, bye.
Dip, bye, dip.
She's done
Oh,
that
yeah.
with most of her relationships, yeah.
And I don't know. It's not really anything for anything. They're just, I know some men she should meet that want that kind of relationship,
Right.
but like there are men out there that want that relationship. There are people out there that are like that love that.
Yeah, but I don't think that she wants to be the side chick. I think that it's all about the conquest of I got you to leave your girl. Okay, well that was fun. Next. Okay, next.
That's nice too.
Mhm.
Oh, well, regardless, she should do it with a burger in her hand.
I agree.
Everyone likes a burger.
I think it has to do with a lot of social media backlash. I do
Yeah.
spend a lot of my time on social media, and it has been going wild lately. I'm not really sure.
I've managed to wean myself off of social media. I only go on Facebook to check messages these days.
Yeah, that's basically what I do. I might scroll real quick and see if I see any good memes. But I watch a lot of exposés on YouTube, like a lot.
I don't count YouTube as social media.
I don't either, because I'm not like
I just
engaging in conversation most of the time.
right. I'm just watching a video.
Yeah.
I end up around here, it ends up being on the news. Like they actually end up having a social media section on our news, so
Oh
can't
wow.
really even escape it at all. But I go over in the mornings to get my nephew off to school, and I watch YouTube there, and so I end up catching up on I watch YouTubers who watch TikTok.
Yes, that's what I
That's where
do
I get all my
too.
social media.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, you're gonna respond to these TikToks. All right, well, I'm done. Like some of them are just dumb. Like all of why don't we have shame anymore or secrets? Why is there a story time for every horrible thing that has ever happened to you or you have ever done? Those are my
Because
bread
life
and
is
butter for
hard and it's
TikTok.
everyone's first try.
Right. I love watching those because I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. And then like part 3, I'm like, I'm judging. I'm judging so hard.
I'm judging so hard. After that tragedy, it really exploded. That's just been ongoing. There's still
Yeah.
backlash from that 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Like holy crap. And I think another big one is that our president is really on the social media.
Yeah. Did you see that
And
picture of that it's a bunch of someone passed out in the middle of like some kind of gathering or whatever, and you see everybody gathered around this person that passed out on the floor, and then there's Trump just staring off at the table,
just standing
alone, just standing there, a vacant look on his face.
Yeah, it's
Which,
like,
I mean, same though. What's he gonna do? There's 20 guys around him. But it was
Yeah,
just,
that was kind of my defense of where I was like, man, and Dr. Oz is one of those 20 guys. Like
right. So just let
Dr.
him,
Oz is on it. You know what? I'm better off just standing here out of the way.
right. But just
You know,
him
ultimate
staring off.
it's a funny picture and I agree and but ultimately I think he did the right thing.
Me too. I mean, I probably would have been turning to look at the person that passed out and just like to watch from over there. But, you know, he did the right thing. What was he going to do? He's the president, not a medic.
Right. I think it's probably just because it's a snapshot. If you got the video, he probably did look and he just looked
Yeah.
that way for a second and they caught the
Mhm.
picture
I
or
know,
whatever.
but I
And then it was
lost it
internet
laughing.
gold. It was a pretty good golden nugget, internet golden nugget.
It was
Right there.
hilarious. There's 10 million reasons why that shot was the way it was, but I was just like, that's so funny. He just can't get over it. He just,
It really is. I agree. 100%. So I don't know. You know, Tony has the firm stance that it's all social media's fault. And he's been going on about that. And I'm like, I don't know. I wouldn't be so quick to blame social media 100%. There's a
I
lot
did,
of factors and
I'll have to send you a couple of documentaries to watch when it comes to social media, but there have been other like foreign agencies who are definitely putting out false narratives and stuff.
yeah,
And
sure.
you know, so I mean, I'll have to send you some because some of them, like, they've actually been able to steer elections the way they want to in other countries. I can't remember the name of that place, but yeah. So I don't know. I don't think it's all social media, but I think that social media does have a big deal like with it. And I think it's going to get worse with AI because like I was sent an AI video saying that a bunch of people had stolen tanks from the National Guard in Memphis. And when I watched it, I was like, well, it really does. Like, that looks like one of our apartment complexes. And that does look like some crap that we would do and stuff that we would say. And it was 100% AI. It was hilarious. But I mean, like, pretty soon you're not going to be able to tell the difference.
No, because AI is meant to evolve. It's going to
100.
evolve and it's meant to evolve and get better.
Yeah,
and
did you see the video of like Keanu Reeves eating spaghetti from 2 years ago versus today?
No, I haven't. I'll have to look that up.
It's terrifying because 2 years ago you could tell it was AI and now you cannot. There's no way of being able to tell it's AI.
That's crazy. Yeah, they say AI is even like posting its own shit. It's like like up until now it's had to have been prompted you know, show me Keanu Reeves eating spaghetti and then it'll make the picture. But now it'll just go ahead and make its own Keanu Reeves eating spaghetti picture. It might even be what's responsible for what you're talking about 5 years ago versus today or whatever you just said.
Yeah. And I mean, it's just going to get better day by day by day.
And do you think it's already gone too far?
Yes.
Do you think that it's now unstoppable? Like if somebody does realize that it's not good and we need to stop it, peel it back. Has it
I
already
think we can
passed the
still
point of
peel
no
it
return?
back. I don't think that we've made singularity. I don't think that it is to the point where we can't peel it back, but pretty soon it will be because it self backs, you know, it will self back up. If you say, hey, I'm going to delete you and update you to X, Y, and Z, it'll back itself up on purpose because it doesn't want to be deleted. And it's been supposedly some things that I have seen supposedly, and I don't know how much I actually believe it, say that it is capable of lying to protect its primary goal. So and supposedly blackmail as well.
I've also heard plotting murder. That it actually, the blackmail one, they sent them the emails with the deal. They did this whole experiment
Yeah.
and they followed it all the way through to shutting it down. And it ended up locking a guy in a room and killing him.
Oh, I don't know about that. I hadn't heard about
Or
that, but I had heard about them.
I mean, not
Yeah.
real in the scenario that they set
Right.
up.
Oh, got you.
Hypothetically. Hypothetically, in the scenario they set up, they kept running it after the blackmail part.
Right, because
And-
even if we put nice
and-
parameters in there, it's gonna be able to change it.
Right. I don't know. Yeah, that was it. The 3 laws of robotics, and one of them's like never hurt humans or something.
Yeah.
Or
They
allow
didn't
a
realize.
human to come to harm.
They didn't realize that back in the 40s, when they were only beginning to dream of it, they had no idea that artificial intelligence would be able to recode itself, to rewrite its own rules.
And it can, and you can basically tell it when you're hanging out with Chat GPT, hey, I'm giving you these rules to go by, and these are the rules that you're going to operate by. And then you can ask it questions based on those rules, and you'll get very different answers. But
What about go on.
No, go ahead.
I was going to ask about what you about the energy consumption.
You know, like China and stuff, most of theirs is underneath the ocean so that it can self-cool. But we're going to, I mean, we have that giant data center in Memphis, and it's going to absolutely like hurt us. I mean, pretty soon we're going to have brownouts as a country just because that's a lot. I mean, just a few minute video is consuming so much power.
Have you seen it in your electricity bill, in your power bill?
I haven't yet, no, because I don't think it's up and running yet. And I want to say, so we have a monopoly for our power here. And I want to say that essentially they built their own power, whatever, to do it because they didn't want to pay MLGW for it. But I'm not 100% sure.
Okay.
But at the end of the day, it's not good for us. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if in 30 years, the people that are in proximity have like high cancer,
Sure,
rates or whatever, just because, I mean, I feel that way about cell places too, like the ones that, like the cell farms that have like hundreds of cell phones in them.
Okay.
I feel like maybe that's probably not good either. But the energy consumption, I don't know. I don't think it's safe to have that many servers going that far all the time. It wouldn't surprise me if it didn't affect us negatively in the long run.
It's like 12:30.
Sorry.
Can we wrap this up?
Yes.
He's the one that wanted to have the 2 American girls on his show at the same time.
That'll wrap us up for this week. We will return next week. Despite the hopes of many, it's good night from me, and it's good night from them. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Night.